Okay, what was I doing? Yeah, the AC bracket fell off. I put it over there in the pile with the 3 AC bolts that do actually come out. One of them doesn't come out because the hose is in the way. All right, next, let's see. I don't really need to get this. I don't think I need to get this bracket out. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let me get back underneath. Take the rest of the oil pan off. I think that's where I was. I need 12s. Maybe I should take. I'm gonna take the wideband off. I don't want this thing to get broken. Oh, wait, what? Okay, like that, I guess. Hi. Let's see if I can get this with just my pocket wrench. I might. I think I usually thread it on just snug. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, cool. Oh, very nice. Wow, okay, yeah. that might affect its readings. Yeah. I got 2 12s to take off for the oil pickup. Doing that now. And I'm going to thread these bolts back into the oil pump because I don't really need them out of the way. I mean, I'll probably clean it later, but this is just easier. Alright, now it looks like all I've got left are 12s. Confirm here, stick myself precariously underneath the engine. Yeah, looks like, let's see, I might need to take the crank pulley out. Now, the thing about these crank pulleys, I don't think I've ever needed a puller on a Nissan motor. I think it's just, you know, once you get the bolt off, it's just wiggle it back and forth a little bit and it all comes off. I've had these things bash me in the knee before, but, you know. Oh yeah, it's coming. So you find a good spot to pry, just a little bit, just a gentle little rocking pry while pushing from the other side to straighten it back up. Don't pry too hard, it'll just end up marring the shaft and getting stuck. So just a little light back and forth. You could probably do this with 2 small pry bars, but yeah, don't need a special tool for this. At least I never have. You know, this kind of looks like someone may have serviced it before. The oil pan itself looks like it's got original goo on it. You know, it's rock hard. Wonder if someone's changed the front seal or something. Alright, yeah, this is coming right out. Oh, you know what? I I thought I had this turned. Let me turn this a little bit. Yeah. Okay. What I'm doing now is turning the motor so that the pistons are all far enough away from the valves that if I slip and drop the camshaft, I don't strike a valve on one of the pistons. Yeah, there we go. That's about halfway. And I'll turn it back when I get to the point of taking the pistons out. You know, just one at a time. I'm most of the way off. It's just now it's stuck. All right. Wow. Okay. Yeah. There we go. I got something. Thing wanted me dead. All right. Crank pulley is off. Oh, let me put the. Again, not that I would mistake this bolt for anything else, but let me put the crank pulley bolt in the crank pulley. Pretty sure it is the largest bolt on the entire car. Okay. And it's probably the only one of that thread size. All right. And then, whoop. All good. So we do have different size oil pan bolts, upper oil pan bolts. Alright, I don't think the ones from the front come off. I think, I mean, they do, but I don't think they have to in order to get this pan off. But there are some 10s that go from the lower pan to the upper pan. Looks like there are 2 of them. We take those off now. Okay. Man, this thing has sprayed so much oil in my face. all but one. Let me take a look. Left one in just because I didn't want it to drop suddenly. Alright. Yep, looks like it's just one. Take it off. Okay. So that should be all of them. Yeah. Okay. So, how to begin this coming off of the block? Alright, there's one little tab. These aluminum parts, they do like to crack when you pry on them. So, you know, if you're trying to pry it to get it to start breaking free, give it a little pull in a corner, go to another corner, maybe heat it up, throw some penetrating solvent in there like B12 or Blaster or something. I think I may end up having to do that with this one. It's just, I don't really have anywhere to pry. Got a couple of spots. Oh, actually I think it's moving. It's not. It's springing back. That makes me think I missed a bolt. Like mount? I don't see a mount. I did find another. So on the back, right by the right by the intermediate shaft, there's another tang. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I'm prying from that. Feels like it's coming off. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, I really don't think this has been off in the engine's life. I think it was put on in 1998. Jeez. Just want to confirm I'm not missing any. It's on that hard. Yeah. It's got a little bit of movement, but again, I can't imagine it being this stuck just from a gasket. I do see two more 10s. Oh, you jerks. Okay. Inside the observation window, there are two more 10s that go up to the back of the block next to the, how am I supposed to get to those? Next to the bell housing, next to the flywheel. Okay, this may do it, or I may just have it wrong. All right, does not fit with the extension. Oh, wow. Yeah, it moves. Just barely. All right. If this requires any kind of precise tightening sequence, then it's not happening. All right, I got one. I think they probably intended for the engine to be removed from the transmission for this step. Seems kind of stupid. Let's see if I can rotate the engine back a little bit. There's a flywheel bolt in the way. There. Okay. Again, I've got the lift, I've got the hoist, I've got all this, I've got the engine stand, I've got all that stuff. But I don't want to do it that way because I want to show and prove that it can be done theoretically on the side of the road if you had, you know, an emergency engine rebuild or something. I have had that happen before. I'm sure a lot of people have. And sometimes it's not worth it or feasible to tow it to a garage. Or you don't have a garage to work in that's got the space. I mean, everyone's got different circumstances. I've gotten spoiled with my lift. My hoist. It's definitely nice, but I've had to do just about everything on a car from the side of the road before. And grab another tool. These are not strong, but hopefully it saves me some work. Come on, how long is this? Seriously, how long is this bolt? captive, is it? Why isn't it coming out? Um, I'm puzzled. You, um, okay. I'm about ready to just declare that these must be captive. They're not coming down. I can't imagine why they would be captive. Oh, no. They're just really long. And that one's stuck. Alright, I don't even think I can get a magnet in there, but once I get this panel, I should be able to reach it. Well, that's unfortunate because that means I have to keep going on this oven. Oh, come on. Out of there. Oh, come on out of there. Yeah. Good grief. I'm about ready to just give up. Can I just cut this bolt off? What the heck? You know what's really frustrating about this is if they had moved the bolts for the observation window over just a little bit, a socket would have gotten straight up into the back of this pan and reached these short bolts. Oh, I might be able to get think I might be able to get both bolts out actually. Oh, nope, that one fell in behind the flywheel. Okay. That's just great. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, now it's moving. We'll just put on a dowel or something. All right, what's holding on now? There shouldn't be anything else. It's loose-ish. Why is it acting like it's still held on with a bolt? There it goes. The dowel. There's got to be a dowel in here. Okay, that's out. Take it out this way. Yahoo! Let's see if I can get that. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be a little tricky. Bolt that fell behind the flywheel is not easily accessible. Whoa! Don't step on the creeper. Whee! I got an idea for a new vehicle.